Okay. Is this my face? Wow, I'm getting old. Getting old. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Kind of does. That's fine. So, what we're going to do today, I'm going to tell you about rooftop tents. Pros, cons, basically everything I love about this tent and everything I hate about this tent. And rooftops in general. So if you're in the market for one and you're looking at rooftop tents, I'll show you how I set mine up and little tips and tricks, and we'll go from there. Sounds good? Yeah, okay. Hopefully nobody comes down this road while I'm trying to videotape this. You pull up to camp and you need to set up your rooftop tent. This is how I do it, and basically how fast I can do it, as quick as I can. Don't forget the two side straps on either side. Some tents have some here, pointless. Don't know why they have them. As you can see, the roof rack makes it a lot easier to get the tent set up. So you grab it, you pull it out. You can see mine is all bent and dented. That's just from the ladder actually banging around on top. Also, I have a tray up there. I'll show you what that's for in a second. So, this is a telescopic ladder, okay? They are nice because they are longer than the 8-foot ladders that come with the CVTs or the aluminum ones. It's 2-piece. And the 2-piece ones aren't very good. You have to buy an extension piece for the aluminum ladder. With this one, just, you get your full length. The other con is grease. There's some sort of silicone lubricant in there that I have not put in there, but it gets over everything, and you get into clothes, and it's awful. So what I usually do to start off is I lift it up just a little bit. We lift it up a little bit, and what that does is you grab your cover, and you just grab this corner here and pull and push. And out comes this. So throw it under. You don't need this. You take these two straps, you velcro them back to themselves, and you take this one and you velcro it back to itself. And in order to do that, so they don't get caught in the door when you're opening up the doors. First thing I do is this is the overhang on the Atutana. Now a lot of guys, I made it so the bar, this bar here, you can probably see, it just slides into the tent. And basically all that is a prop for this. And a lot of guys will stand backwards on the ladder. I've seen some videos like that. You don't need to do that. All you do is put it on your head, grab the bar, and pull it out. And then put it in each little pocket here. And you grab the material in the corner, pull it down so that the rain fly goes over the bar. And again here. So you make it so it's like that. And with the Atutana, you have to have the awning on, or the annex room, zipped on. This has a zip. The Tepui has a zipper, or some just go around the piping here on the, I think it's CVT. That's just a small little annex. The nice thing about this tent is the annex, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to put on. So I'll do that in another video. Anyway, the zipper and the annex, actually, you peg that down, is what basically holds this down. So you have to have, it doesn't come with ropes, you have to get some ropes and tie them onto this piece and peg this down to the ground. It keeps this tight, because if it doesn't, and it's windy out, then this guy just decides to fold up like that. And then the rain fly will either come up and over the corner and blow around, and it just looks awful at camp. So, I've seen some other people get inside for the tension rods. Now, they think that's easier, but really it's not, because you have to get inside, you have to unzip the windows, and it's just a pain in the ass. So I don't recommend doing that, because you got to undo the zipper, like the main door, then the zipper, and then reach through, and it's not easier. It's really not. Even with 2 people, it's not easier. So the thing I made here is just a shoe step. I made the 2 little brackets, bolted it through the tent, and I grab it right here, and I just pull it out like that, and I can put, like, you know, my wallet, keys, shoes, anything up there right here before I get into the tent. So, and it just slides away like that. So this is the tent. Now the tension rods, I'll show you how that works. The other thing that Gordy Gear says about their tents, good point, ladder rungs. Most of the ladder rungs that I've seen have been square. And I don't know if you've ever taken your shoes off and climbed a square ladder. Hurts. Hurts a lot. So what you're going to do then is I just climb it with my shoes now instead of without my shoes. It's just a lot easier. So tension rods. So the tension rods, I put them in my Annex, my awning, and I made a little bag for them. They come in a bag already. They usually come in a bag like what you have to deal with? Trains, and then I got a cemetery right behind you guys with people just looking at graves. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of weird. Anyway, so. Your tension rods usually come in a bag, and it's the one that you fold over and you get a piece of rope and you tie it up. Pain in the ass. If you're really interested, I can make you a rod bag. Now what I've done is I just made a rod bag with some Velcro, and it's a lot easier to put your rods away. So get your tension rods, okay, and a lot of people climb inside and put them on there. It's not that hard. So as we're right here, so what I usually do, depending on what kind of vehicle you have, but I usually just leave these tied. I don't tie these. There's no point. You just fold in the material in. So I just hook it in there first, usually. Grab it like about the center, and then I just kind of bend it and slide it in there. And everybody's like, "You can't reach." What are you reaching up there for? You know, the other one, I get them easier. But the ones on the ground, I do these ones first. Okay, that's one. Next one. You want to make sure your material's down, and you flip the corners as well as when you're up there, but I'll show you how to do that as well. So again, you just hook it in there like that and slide it in. Ooh, it's so hard. Now for the other one, I'll show you how that works. So you take the rest. Really, you don't even need to put these out. You could just go to sleep, right? Crawl in there. You don't need the windows open. I'll show you how to do these really quick. Okay, so what I usually do, this is how I roll. Some people can't do this, but I recommend having a rack. So, yeah. Set them on top of the tent. Okay. Same thing, put it in here. Okay. You got one more here. Just take it. Work your way backwards, obviously. So you flip your material down, flip this down, figure out where the hole is, bend it up, and again. But like I said, you don't really have to do this, especially in a rooftop tent. That is basically the rooftop tent setup. And like I said, you don't have to put them all in at all. Okay guys, so I'm going to do the full thing and tear it all down. I'm going to give you just kind of a quick run through of what I do and how I usually do it. So I start with the tension rods first, so I'm going to do that right now. All right? do with this, don't worry about it. Hold the damn tent up. And you grab these two here, push those two, and shove it. Right? Get an exercise while you do it. Then, come back up, lift it up a little bit, take all this stuff, and just shove it in there. Don't worry about folding it nicely, just shove it in there. If there's some sticking out, don't worry about it. Before you get up there, just put this on. This is a little bit more easier with two people, but I can manage. When you mount your rooftop tent, you want to make sure that it's off to the side a bit and there's nothing protruding past the tent. The reason being, it makes this a lot easier to go on. Some people have roof bars sticking out and it's just a pain in the ass. That hang. Now one thing you don't want to forget are flip your corners up. Now one thing I hate about my rooftop tent, these Velcro pieces of crap. Push, Velcro, Velcro comes off. Stupid. You know what I do? I don't even worry about it. What I do is I take this nice rain cover, and I lift it up and over. Make sure you get these corners square first before these. Okay? Make sure they're on both corners. Then make sure your fabric on the corner is up. Right? Then make sure you can pull it over the corner, down. This is where having a rack is a lot better. Now, take the Velcro off the corner, pull it right out to the end, start your zipper. Okay? Now, a good rule of thumb here, put your finger in front of the zipper and push the material out of the way, because if you get it caught in the zipper, you're going to be mad. Like my friend Justin. So just tuck up material as you go along, and usually put your finger in front of it. And when you get to the corner of the material, tilt it inside out, and it goes around the corner a lot easier. The other good tip is just get on your tent. Right? You get down on your tent, helps keep it down. Right? Lift this corner up, shove the material tent out of the way. Shove it up. And while you're up here, you take your two little straps and you nicely lay them over top, like everybody does. Make sure that your material is folded down on the other side here so the rain doesn't get in. And if you're young, like you are camping, usually you just get down, grab your stupid Velcro straps, put them through, yank on it, put this one out, and yank on it, Velcro. Curtsy. That's what you do with the rooftop tent. You get a little bit of a sweat going. I'm sure you're trying to do it fast. But that's about as easy as I can do it. It's hot out. There's no wind right now. So that's about as easy as I can do it. It's a bit of work. It's not easy by any means. Like it's easy. It's better than a ground tent. Usually I'm cooking supper. I got everything out by the time you know, somebody's got their tent up. So other than that, it works great. Okay, so what have we found out? Pros, you're off the ground. You're not in the ground. You're not going to get wet. You do feel safer in the rooftop tent on the roof, but I don't know why. It's just a mindset, I guess. But you really are. You know, you're away from water. You're away from snakes. You're away. Well, snakes will get in anywhere if you really want to. It's the same with anything. If you barely want it in there, it's not like you're hanging meat like in Jurassic Park. You know what I'm saying? They're heavy. They're very heavy. They're heavy. You know, people talk about like weight on the roof. I don't know. I went off-road and I didn't find no difference. Driving down the highway, whatever. Body roll, body roll. This thing handles like it's pretty much on rails, actually. To me, it feels like it, and I have an Austin Mini, so it's pretty tight. And a lot of, you know, owners might not have their sway bars on. I don't know where I'm going with this. Don't care. Whew. That's my rooftop tent. That's about as quick as I can do it. You know, the zippers are tough. I haven't had any zippers break. Now I'm getting into a review. That's not very good. Pro. It takes a few minutes to set up. As for setup and stuff like that, that's basically what it's like, and the easiest things to do it. You don't have to be tippy-toeing around to get on there and get your wife in there, and you know, you don't have to do that stuff. It's not a two-man operation. It can be done with one. I know, because my wife is lazy when it comes to doing this stuff. So, to make things easier, do the things I did. That's what I do. I gotta get home and eat. So I'm gonna put all this stupid camera gear that I use in with all my drifter bags and all my stuff that I've been making. Look at all these bags in here. Can you see all this shit? I'm a bag making master. Me and a sewing machine, we get along great. Have you ever sewed before? So much fun. It's like once the needle goes in, you just don't want to go back. Anyway, I've made some nice bags here. I made a camera bag, all my camera gear. Shit, sorry. What else have I made? Look at these bad boys. Look at this. Big bag, square bottom. Yeah. Don't even know what I carry in there. Don't know. Made a shower bag. I made, what's in this bag? Oh, they got Velcro in there. Oh, WD-40. There's a noise over there. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, here we go. We're leaving. I gotta go eat. So here we go. You coming? Oh, you're coming. Oh, okay. We'll get in. I didn't know you were coming. All right. Let's start her up. Wait a minute. Did I remember everything? I forgot all my camera gear last time at the last location. Oh, I have hot chocolate. I filled up with diesel. Got a hot chocolate from there with a free $20 or something. I got fuel, so they gave me a free coffee. I was like, can I get a hot chocolate? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So that's what we did. Now, headlights. I don't know if I can shift while driving. I can do it. Here we go. Okay. And we're off. Here we go. I'll try to keep everything stable for you. Bop. Bop. So now we're leaving location, the camera location of where I've shot the video. This is like behind the scenes. This is like behind the scenes stuff right here. Blueberries? Oh, those might be blueberries. We have to stop. No. Oh shit, there's a rabbit. Shit, there's a rabbit. Rabbit just jumped out. You guys want to see real camping? Yeah, look at that. Just real camping. Living in a plastic doghouse. Ugh. Awful. Never do that. Rooftop tent, that's where it's at. And people tell you, oh, defenders, they're underpowered. They're underpowered. They don't got the power or the reliability. They're always breaking down, they always say. I'm like, no, they're not. And I drive the piss out of my defense. Well, I don't drive the piss out of it, but I drive it pretty good. Like, I'm not ridiculous on it, but I'm good at driving. Look at that stop. That was a good stop. Got my seatbelt on. Bop. Bop. You can't even tell on driver's standard, can you? No, you can't. Alrighty, here we go. We're going home. Sir. nice. It drives nice. Like it's a rooftop 10 on here, you know, like whatever, right? That banging, that's just a running board flapping up. It's no big deal. So, yeah. This guy watching what you're doing. The guy was just driving in my lane. And brake. Home sweet home. No, you can't come in for supper. Maybe, probably not. So, you hear that? That's my security system still working. Here we go. We're gonna shut this door with my thumb. I'm gonna turn around. We're gonna go inside. Welcome to my humble abode. Kate, get the door.
Did you not buy a car?
Oh, I'm YouTubing.
Fuck off, you not buy.
You can't use that language. It smells terrific in here. Have you guys seen what's going on in here right now? You should see. She's making jam. She's making... What the hell is this? Is that supper?
Yes.
Potatoes. Potatoes. Damn good potatoes. And then, we got plums over here. More plums. Probably my job after. And some salad. There's cabbage salad. So you know it's good. Hey guys, that was my Rooftop 10 video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking to see something else on my truck or might want to see something, just comment below. And we can go from there. Other than that, if you want to subscribe, you can. If you don't, well, piss on you. See you later.